Dystopia, episode 40. 70 degrees out, sun is shining. It is absolutely gorgeous. It could stay like this year round and I wouldn't complain. Just heading out, trying to get a walk in. Get back and do some editing. Looks like the updated wall wart will be in today. The one that supplies 3.5 amps. So we'll try out that display later today and see if we still get the power warning for lack of current, and we'll go from there. Okay, phone manufacturers, are you listening? In the world where everybody is filming with the front-facing camera, make the front-facing camera as good as the rear-facing camera. It's just about annoying as hell. And I do know that there is a phone out that has as good of a front-facing as a rear-facing, but I'm not paying that much money. The Red Pocket, I think it's called the Red Pocket. I'll put it right here. Absolutely amazing, the video that comes out of that thing, but no. Not spending that much money on a device, not for that. Yeah, it is just so beautiful today. And so it's 70 degrees right now. It's probably a little bit warmer, but I'm just going by what the phone said on it right before I started. And it's one of those spring days that I love, where the sun is warm, the temperature is nice, but you get this little hint of a cool breeze. It's not cold, it's just enough to make you go, ah. Saw a couple coming on their bike, so I stopped recording, or paused the recording to let them go by. The guy is my age or older, and I laughed, and he's like, "Thank you, sir." If you're my age, don't call me sir. I actually hate being called sir in general, but the old military joke is I was an enlisted man, I worked for a living. I get it as a sign of respect, but sometimes it always hits me like, wait, you calling me old? The only comments really yesterday's video were from my daughter, so just thanked me for the story time. And like I said in the text overlay, I do those mostly for her, but I think some of them are stories a lot of you could either laugh at or relate to in some way. Saw some flowers just looking. I'm on the lookout for more flowers to make for the cover photo or opening slideshow. Either or. I laughed at that. The one comment too was, it wasn't from my daughter, it was on a video a few days back. I'm not paying attention to the lighting. But yeah, a few days back there was a comment about, you should, it was meant in jest because I know the guy, but you know, you should just do the videos of just the flowers because they're damn sure prettier than you are. Look at one of my videos and figure out why it's performing so well. Well, it's relative, but it has twice the views of any other video. So I want to go back and look at that one and see if I can't figure out what worked. What was it that worked with that? I want to say it was episode 33. I'm not 100% sure. But it's easy to find. I'll put right here which episode it was. And maybe you can go back if you would like to help me. go back and tell me what it is about that episode that you like. There's a very interesting split too. Women that watched the video watched about 3.5 minutes on average of that video. But the men watched 40-some% of the males completed the video. 30-some% watched. Forgot what the average was. 13 cyclists coming. Hold on. And they didn't even bother to mask up. Thankfully, I did. If you're riding a bicycle, you should be masking up probably 100 feet before you get to whoever you're going to pass, just because of the distance that we'll just say water vapor travels. Just trying to get a picture of a grosbeak that was up in the tree back here, but of course the camera doesn't zoom in far, or the phone doesn't zoom in far enough without losing massive quality. Again, back to my earlier complaint. So yeah, the story time. Like I said yesterday, I originally just started putting those in more for my daughter, but clearly that works for some of you. But I don't want to be the old man sitting on the porch. Well, back when I was a kid. Here's another one. This is like my list of complaints for apps. If you're making a camera app, a photo app, record is running, the user pauses the record and goes to go back to hit play or to start recording again, don't change the setting. If I lock a setting, which I did, and I pause and then go back to recording again, don't change the setting. Every time I pause the video, I have to actually go back and reset my white balance and reset my aperture, f-stop, more or less. Brightness and darkness. That annoys the hell out of me with this app in particular. Open camera. Oh, see, you changed it again. This is what I was talking about. I had the exposure set exactly how I wanted it. I hit record. And the camera went and effed it up. Alright, I'm going to turn around and face the other way. Trying not to compete with the light too much. We'll see how that goes. Anyway, now we're back. You can hear the frogs in the background. I'm actually sitting long ways on the bench, got my feet up. I was going to say I should bring a hammock out here. There's some nice trees right back here, just big enough to support me if I chain two of them together. And take a nap, but about the time I would fall asleep, a train would come by, so much for a good quality nap, right? Nothing new today, really, other than the beautiful day. Gonna head back and work some more on the bench, getting it cleaned up. I'll do a video for the Raspberry Pi stuff when that power supply gets in today. It's due, I think it's at 12:15 to 3:30, something like that. So I'll do a video tonight just to show whether it solves our problem or not as far as power. I went back and did another calculation using the written stated specs for the Raspberry Pi 3B Plus and for the 7-inch display, and once again I'm at just over 3 amps. That's max. There was a question on the Raspberry Pi when I said steady state power converter. Did I mean a buck converter? Yes, I do. It's a buck converter is the proper name for it, but I got in the habit of calling them steady states because of the voltage regulation in the circuits. After I got out of the Army, the company I worked for in Germany for a while, we did a lot of research and development, and we had two different types of power supplies, tightly regulated and just regulated. And the tightly regulated we called steady state, because the fluctuation is 1/10 of a volt. So it's very, very tight, very stringent control on those when they were manufactured. So I still call them steady states. This is a really peaceful spot. The second I say that, they fire up some industrial equipment. Alright guys, I'm going to go finish my walk. I'll see you back at the van. Or should I take you with me? Oh, Yep, old man. Alright guys, we'll see you in a little bit. Hoping he comes through on the video. You can see him right there. Nice little common carp. But I don't want to walk. It's so pretty out here, I could just sit right here. Listen to that water coming back there in that piece I just showed you. Watching all of the carp down here at my feet. They're all little guys, maybe 3 pounds, 3.5 pounds. But what's that tell you? I'm coming back here fishing. Bring a 5-weight or a 6-weight out here and just have a blast with these little carp. The little guys are fun because they're stupid. Get the bigger ones, they're a little more intelligent. Alright, I hear a train coming. You probably can too. He'll go by right back through there. But admittedly, even that sounds kind of nice. Once the engines get by and you have that I like that steady hum from the rail cars, the wheels. Okay guys, I'm gonna make this a short video today. I need to get back and take care of the desk and get the bench all cleaned off and get all that stuff done. I wanted to say but yeah, short video today. Not much like I said, not much new today. It's definitely warm outside. It's 122 in the car right now. Oops, I'm hand holding the phone just so I can turn it around and show you. So if you ever wonder why the camera shuts down thermal, that's why. It's hot up on the dash. Air conditioner's running. You can probably hear my little table there rattling. But yeah, I'll get this video out to you today, and then we'll do some RasPi tonight too, or this afternoon we'll do it. That's it for today. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to make some coffee. Alright guys, be good, be well.